Vanguard Zombies is alive. I know that sounds weird and you might be wondering what am I on about. Well, one thing that I recently noticed is that Vanguard Zombies actually has still a lot of attention around it, but not in the way that you might be thinking. Around a month ago, I uploaded a video where I revisited the game mode, and the first thing that I noticed from here is that most of the views that I got on that video are from search. Yeah. It's not from YouTube recommending it, it's not from the browse feature, it's from the search tab where people specifically typed up Vanguard Zombies and found my video. That's first of all like a very interesting thing in my opinion, where it's like, why are people looking up Vanguard Zombies? So this got me even more interested. I was like, why is this happening? I decided to hop onto Vanguard Zombies at multiple different times of the day, played like stuff like Daron Fong, Terra Maledicta, and all the other maps, and there was always a lobby to find within seconds. It wasn't like on other Call of Duties where you might find yourself waiting for a while. It was instantaneous. So this is where I'm like, what? People actually play Vanguard Zombies? That seems to be the case. People actually, for some odd reason, play it. And one thing that I want to talk about in today's video is, how did this happen? How do you see so many people on the internet everywhere being like, ooh, Vanguard Zombies is bad, blah, blah, blah. I'm like a person like that as well. I'm like, Vanguard Zombies was just a disgrace to the Zombies game mode. But how is there people out there playing the game? How are there people out there buying Vanguard, the worst Call of Duty that we've had in a very long time, and playing specifically zombies? Well, there's actually quite a lot of different reasons as to why this happens. First of all, it is zombies. It's probably one of the more playable versions of the game mode, because finding a multiplayer match for some odd reason was almost incredibly difficult on Vanguard, which makes sense because, you know, it's the game that we're talking about. It's not good. Multiplayer was actually a bit okay in my opinion, a bit better than the zombies mode, but I guess people think differently because you are able to find lobbies on zombies faster than you were on multiplayer. Now, another reason as to why I think maybe Vanguard Zombies has more people playing the game mode is because not everybody goes on the internet. Not everybody is interested in drama about the zombies mode. Not everybody played zombies in the past. Vanguard Zombies still probably introduced a lot of people to the zombies mode who are way more casual than casual players. There are casual players out there who still, you know, go on the internet, look up a guide, look up a video, watch other people play the game, and there's probably still a lot of people who just simply finish a day of work or school, come back home and play Vanguard Zombies because it is only like $20 to $10 in their local, I don't know, store or whatever. Because yeah, that's another reason. Vanguard is ridiculously cheap everywhere you go. This thing does not want to sell, which is also very interesting because somehow Vanguard is alive to a certain point of view, but also nobody wants to buy the game. It's kind of like a rabbit hole to open up and be like, what is happening here? Why are the people not only looking up the game, which contradicts what I said where there's casuals who don't even look up the game, but there's also people who play the game and you can find lobbies pretty easily on it. Now, Vanguard Zombies had not only the worst launch in zombies history in my opinion, actually Black Ops 4 is a bit of a competitor, but if we're talking about content wise, Vanguard Zombies dropped with absolutely nothing. And surprisingly, somehow unsurprisingly as well, Daron Fong seems to be the way more popular game instead of things like Shinonuma and the Archon, which are both round based experiences, which kind of confuses me even more. Why do the non-round based in a way experiences have more players playing than the actual round based thing? Which I guess you could kind of bring over to the Modern Warfare Zombies argument right now, which I have been covering like crazy, and surprisingly this video is in a Modern Warfare Zombies video. What insane Philly is he not uploading Modern Warfare Zombies? But yeah, a lot of people complain about Modern Warfare Zombies not being round based, yet there's more people playing Daron Fong. Surprisingly, on I guess not really Terra Maledicta, but there's more people playing Daron Fong, the default first map, than any of the other maps from my personal experience. Now, the way I tested this out was hopping into public lobbies in the morning, in the evening, in the midday. Whenever I had the opportunity, I was like, okay, let's see how many people are playing right now. And there were some lobbies where I played for a while. I am a victim of, hey, Vanguard bad. Then I hop on, like, I mean, it's alright. Like, it's not the end of the world. It's still pretty bad, but like, it's not bad. No, wait. It is bad. It's a love-hate relationship with this game. Actually, there's no love. It's just kind of like a to hate relationship with this thing. What I find interesting with the Modern Warfare Zombies and Vanguard Zombies, the non-round based experience getting more players, is this why Modern Warfare Zombies is more concentrated on the open world idea of it? Because Outbreak and Vanguard Zombies to a certain point of view kind of worked out better than, I guess, round base on Cold War and Vanguard itself, because the more vocal people are the people who complain about no round base. The non-vocal people are the people who just don't care and will play whatever they get. Or is They're on Fun getting the most attention because it's like one of the first maps that you get. It's the first map that they've seen advertised on the game and are like, I'll play this because it's the first map, so it has to be good. And let's be honest, They're on Fun is poo poo caca. It is probably one of the worst maps we've had in Zombies, like overall. The experience itself, yeah, you can complain about it, but They're on Fun sucks. Like, it's dark, you can't see anything, and it's really bad. Don't even get me started on Terra Maledicta. That thing is also poo poo caca. From a point of view, you can find some goods in all of these maps, just like you can find anything good in a bad thing, and just like as you can find anything bad in a good thing, you can always have this kind of an argument. One thing that I completely forgot to mention after now editing the video is, you know, people might just enjoy this game, something that never came across my mind. And it's also a pretty recent Call of Duty, like 2021 isn't too far away. I guess it kind of is. But if we're talking about which Call of Duty came after which Call of Duty, Vanguard was just before Modern Warfare 2. So I guess maybe that's why people prefer to get a World War II game instead of a Modern Warfare 2 game that costs way too much money. But the Modern Warfare 2 is also pretty cheap and it's also free because of DMZ and Warzone. See, I still don't get it, even after editing. Anyway, back to the video. Now, I did mention that I did try out multiplayer, and multiplayer is barren. It's empty. It's nothing. And for some odd reason, I was unable to find even Ship House, which is like a combination of the two smallest maps playlist, and I would have expected to at least find someone on those, but you just can't. And then TDM, I think I found a lobby in that. It's been a while since I played multiplayer. Even though I, you know, hate on zombies, I'll play that more than multiplayer itself. But yeah, that's kind of it for today's video. Just a short, quick one to talk about, hey, how the hell is Vanguard Zombies not only being looked up on YouTube, watched on YouTube, but also people play it. You can always say zombies isn't all about YouTube and stuff like that, and you know what? That is true. It really is, and I'm one of those people that to say, hey, content creators aren't the center of a game, but I think it's just fascinating for me personally, a person who didn't get views for a while on YouTube and all of a sudden got more, but specifically from search about something that isn't a guide, because my views usually when I make a video will come from people specifically looking for a topic. That's one way that my channel works. It's like people looking up for a guide or something like that. That's how my YouTube channel works out. But then all of a sudden I upload a fun thing, and instead of that fun thing maybe, you know, resonating with people and be like, hey, that's actually a pretty good video, getting views from browse, instead it gets views from search specifically, which kind of makes me confused because I'm like, why is Vanguard specifically the thing that is getting people to watch this video? And if you didn't see that video, and if you haven't, I guess I'll have that link down in the description. I've talked about it quite a lot, so go check it out if you would like. It's a fun one. I had a lot of fun editing it. Anyway, if you want to see more zombies content, Modern Warfare Zombies content, Modern Warfare 3 content, anything, then definitely be sure to subscribe. We're on the road hitting 50,000 subscribers and we're nearly at 41k, so thank you so much for that. That is pretty gosh darn epic. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, probably a Modern Warfare Zombies video, because you know I just gotta cover that game inside out. It's the thing. It's what I do, you know. It's what I do. It's what we do around here. Peace out.